It's that time again, bitches! It's us! We are here! Welcome to How Was Your Day? It is me, I am Dave, and of course my beautiful, lovely, talented wife,
SamIAm.
Back for another exciting after show of How to Make a Show. Also known as How Was Your Day? You guys know this show. This isn't the show where I try and trick Skinny into talking about shit he doesn't want to talk about. This is no hot button topics. This is How Was Your Day? It's simple as that. And so why not just get started, sweetheart?
Yes, my love.
How was your day?
Day was okay. Beginning of the month always is kind of stressful due to the fact that, you start all over again. So we're, out in the universe again. Got to see if we can hit that bonus again this month. Off to a good start. So been a busy week. Holy buckets. I've done more stuff with Alex for dance team this week than Carter has pills. I'll say that. It's just been Carter has pills.
Carter has pills?
I guess. I don't know. It's an old saying. My mom said it all the time.
Oh, okay.
It's old-timey.
I have heard that before, but I haven't heard anyone except for you say it ever.
Oh, well,
I mean, it's fine. It's fine.
I mean, I even had to put rhinestones on a costume this week. That was fun.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, it was tedious. But it's been a good week.
Yeah.
None of my customers died, so that's perfect.
That is good. That is amazing. Seriously. All right. Anyway. All right.
Well, how was your day, my love?
I knew you were going to ask. Well, it was good until one thing. Here's what happened. First, I forgot my drink, and it's over here.
Oh, that's bad.
Yes. But here, and as always, today's sponsor is not Captain Morgan's Parrot Bay, but you know the rest of that. A lot of my comments will be. So,
absolutely.
My day was good. It was a normal day at work. It went pretty fast. Yeah, but let's talk about kind of the whole week though.
Yeah.
This weekend we got to go to. Actually, before I jump to that, I do want to let everybody know because I always forget. Of course, how was your day? Second half of Relationship Wednesdays. But I guess there's more relationship. Anyway, we're part of Relationship Wednesdays. I think we
yeah.
But right
That's
before
exciting.
us, Tony and Jill, of course, do.
Yes.
You say it.
Oh, they have I'm right. Yes.
I'm right. Exactly. And they had a wonderful show. I actually got to hear most of it this time. But give it up for Tony and Jill.
Yes.
I did. I get to hear most of it this time because we had everything set up except obviously the sound on the pre-show. That actually, I think, made it better. I've been talking and nobody's hearing. So, Rocksteady, thank you for letting me know the sound wasn't working. That's all right. I screwed up the opening lines anyway, so it was better that I got to redo it. But anyway, so yeah, the week, this past weekend, we did a few things. I slept a little bit. We didn't have a bunch planned, but we got to go out and hear a band. We went to the Harley Davidson, and they had motorcycles jumping, and they had a live band there. Real Skynny knew the band members, and he was up on stage singing with them for quite a bit and telling jokes and being the Real Skynny. So
that was really cool to see that. I really enjoyed seeing him in his element.
But then after that, we left that place, and we're like, all right, let's go to another bar because they've got more bands, and it'll be a great time. So we went there, and it was like, guys, it was like it was the Battle of the Bands, is what they were doing, but it was like the worst high school garage band you've ever heard. I literally, as they're up there playing, they're headbanging.
Oh, I think they choreographed that shit. It was like, all right, 2, 3, 4, bum, bum.
Yeah. So they're headbanging, and the thing is that everybody in the bar, except for us, is like getting into it.
Well, I think half the audience was their parents.
That could have been. Oh, did you hear that? Did you hear that? You want to know what that was? You know what it is. Guys, just so you know, the alien tape only actually works for about 5 minutes.
It must be designed to work in space.
But I don't know what it is. So anyway, the alien tape from the pre-show lasted that long. That shelf just fell downstairs. Anyway, yeah, it's one of those things. So put screws in it afterwards. I was joking. It's a good thing it's a spoof show anyway.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Yeah. So there's people around. There's old people, young people, and just all sorts. And everyone loves the man that's up there. And I am looking around in disbelief. I literally leaned over to you and I asked you, sweetheart, am I being punked right now? And you were like, it was awful. And I was just, here's what it sounded like to me. Yeah, it was even worse than that. It was
to be fair, honey, half the audience was their parents, because these kids were babies. Oh my gosh. They looked younger than my 17-year-old, and I'm sure they weren't, but they could have been. I don't know what the rules are to play in a bar. They weren't drinking or anything. But yeah, it was something. Huh?
It was
something. Yeah.
All right, guys. You guys know how the show goes. If you do want to leave us a message, if you're listening live to us on Fireside, or if you're listening live to us wherever else we're actually going right this second, you can do that on Instagram. That is the Married Couple Podcast with underscores under each word. You should know it by now. If you're live here on Fireside with us, which we have AC, May, Tony, and Jill, Rocksteady, Real Skynny, Kristen, and that's who we've got right now. You can just push the fortune cookie and you can go leave up to a minute message. If you do that, make sure you turn down the background noise. Otherwise, you're going to hear me talking again, and I talk way too much anyway. So
that's true.
But aside from that, we already actually have a couple messages. Also, sweetheart, we've got a surprise guest today.
We do?
Yeah,
I thought it was just us.
I didn't put it up. Well, it was going to be just us. But in fact, I'm not even sure they know it, but they're going to be a surprise guest. So we've got a surprise guest, so it's going to be amazing.
Okay, this should be fun.
I don't know.
I'm not prepared at all.
Well, that's all right, because me either. But this person has been on our show one time, way early. That's your only hint.
Like old app days?
Yeah.
Early here.
Not since we've been here. Not since we've been here. All right, we do have a couple messages. I'm going to hit those while you get your first news story ready. I assume you have some.
I do.
Okay.
We'll see.
Good.
Okay.
Here, let me see if you can guess who this is based on this right here.
Is it
That's
Skinny?
Right. We got the Real Skynny leading the
Reckon it's all right.
That was my
pretty much same as every day. Go to work, come home, sit here and smoke a pack of cigarettes, drink a few Mountain Dew, and that's pretty much it. Yeah.
That is.
Anyhow,
I thought there was more.
Hope y'all having a great show. Who's your guest? I didn't see no advertisements for guests. Don't reckon
you just wait and see.
One, huh?
Oh, goodness.
It was bound to happen. But you guys are great. You can pull it off on your own. I've seen you do it before. Just always remember, if you ain't first, you last. I don't know what that's got to do with the damn thing, but I just know if you ain't first, you last.
That is true. And Mountain Dew. Wait, he left one more. Let's see if that's it. Hold on. No, he did say Mountain Dew once.
He did.
Oh, yeah, and I don't know if I said it before or not. Okay. You ain't first, you last.
Oh, that's it.
Mountain Dew!
Well, there you go. All right, that's enough of that. Anyway, we've got a couple, looks like messages here. We've got Buck Lau, and let's see what he has. hello everybody. It's the Baclau here today. I want to say hello for everybody. And how was your day today? This my little cat. I'm gonna eat later for dinner. Thank you. Shut up, cat. I'm gonna put you in the basket. That cat at Buck Lau's place. That's something.
That is something.
We've got one here, and I've got a new sound for him. You want to guess who this is? Ready? Pretty sweet, huh? Pretty sweet. There's the lead-in.
Yo, crew, how was your day? Just got something to say hi. Love the show. You can hear the bird in the background. That's my friend Buck Lau's dinner. He just brought her over for me to feed and sat there sitting up for dinner.
and I just downloaded that one today. And also from here, let's see, right? Yeah. Also, Lisa.
Hi guys, how are you? I just want to let you know that I found Rocksteady's house. He's got this damn bird outside. There's a little Asian guy walking around, and I'm just trying to see if I can find Rocksteady naked in the shower. Ooh.
All right, so that's always fun.
Yes.
We've got either May or Betty. So here's May or Betty.
Let's just put it this way. Rocksteady, May is not a happy camper. Nurse practitioners run the Prime Med that she went to, yes, and we're going to stay away from this place in Las Vegas because nurse practitioners seem to be the only thing that works that place. And the owner hides in his office and basically only sees maybe 5% of his patients, or half of that even. And what we witnessed was chaos. The lobby can hold about 17 people, maybe 20 at the most, sitting on top of each other. The exam rooms don't have air conditioning. They're small walk-in closets. And May got a prescription for something that she's highly allergic to. So I don't know what we're going to do with that unless we take it in very small doses, which she might have to take them in half pills or quarter size. She can't take them anyway until the beginning.
That's all I had to cut off. But that sounds scary. And why did she tell Rocksteady about it?
I don't know.
It isn't Rocksteady's show. You'd think every show on here is Rocksteady's show, but no, it's not. Every show on here is AC's show. Rock just helps AC. I'm telling you. We're trying to catch you guys. Right. And one more from Lisa again. Hold on.
All right.
I just want to say that I'm around here and I just seen this really scary beastie thing, and I had a really bad smell, and it was that fucking TT Cook bitch. Oh my god.
I got nothing. Sweetheart, why don't you? That is a good segue for a news story. What do you think?
Oh, sure. This is a doozy.
Guys, if you're in the audience, please share the show. Share it with Firesiders. Share it with the world if you'd like. Appreciate you being here on another Relationship Wednesday with us here on How Was Your Day. So happy you're here. Thanks for coming to the pre-show if you were there to see that too. May I say that the pre-show is always fun to do. Mm-hmm. And I like how we come up with the ideas of what we do. But yours last week of wine tasting was one of my favorites. Today was fun. Today was fun, but your wine tasting one, guys, if you haven't seen the wine tasting pre-show, go back and see that. And then the one before that was the gardening episode. Also, again, I need to point out, I'm not making fun of any creators that do similar shows, but I'm kind of making fun of the 2-camera thing. And I'm kind of making fun of, I don't know. I'm just being me. We're just, if you can't laugh at yourself, who can you laugh at? Right? Right, Fireside? Right. Anyway.
No, it's
okay, my fault. Go on.
It's funny. I shared the wine tasting one with a coworker of mine, my work husband, and he was like, did you have a glass of wine before? I said, I had nothing before. That's why I was shaking like this. He goes, you were really that nervous? I said, yeah. He goes, oh my gosh, it was so funny. He goes, I still can't believe you didn't have anything to drink before. I'm like, no, I had to do this clear-headed, so.
Anytime you go into anything, sweetheart, and you are nervous about it, I know you're going to fucking rock star it. I'm just telling you.
You say that. I don't know.
No, I know that. All right. Before you get to that news story, Rock does have one message for Betty. Here it is. Hold on.
I just want to take this opportunity to tell Betty that I'm really sorry to hear that. Is what I would say if I gave a shit. So, yeah, thanks for letting me know.
Oh, Lord.
Exactly. So, yeah. All righty. With that, I think we are caught up. I did get another message, but it's a written message. I'm not going to read that. It's really long. I'm going to read that later. So, but sweetheart, I'd love for you to take us to our first news story of the evening.
Okay, so this one I think should spur what? What'd you said?
I said, and then later we'll get our guest up.
Yes.
All right.
So
cool.
this one I think should spur a few comments. I hope. I don't know. I thought it was funny. So there's a woman in Veracruz who gets her last wish. It's a giant penis adorned on her grave. So this is a woman. What? Were you going to say something?
I'm just laughing.
Okay.
Go on.
All right. So this woman got her dying wish last Saturday when a giant penis sculpture was erected atop her gravestone in Ignacio Zaragoza, Misantla. And I'm so sorry if I butchered all that, but whatever. So here's the thing. This woman was they said she has she was known for her humor, sharp tongue, and sometimes racy conversation. She was a longtime political activist that could be found talking to local politicians during their campaigns after they won. Her family, according to her family, she lamented the fact that there were so many public monuments to politicians, lawyers, doctors, teachers, but none to a penis. This is just wonderful. This makes me smile. She even, not to a penis, a reproductive organ she considered worthy of honor and reverence. She even believed that the penis should have its own holiday, and its importance as a tool of pleasure could be celebrated by all. I know.
Good.
So
I'd be up for that.
I know you would. You'd totally be up for that. Her family said she was never embarrassed about talking about sex and didn't believe that others should be either. The woman requested before that she died that an erect penis sculpture should be atop of her grave to remind all of who knew her of her joyful and playful character in life. This woman was 100 years old. She was born in 1921 and lived to 100. She had 9 children and many grandchildren, but this is her living legacy, or her legacy of putting a penis on her grave. And they did it. There's a picture. I didn't read this until I got home. Otherwise, I would have printed the picture and been played show and tell with all the class. But I love this. Oh, yeah, you've got it.
I also have the picture. There it is. Right? Something to that effect?
Something like that. No, I just thought that, a 100-year-old woman was like, put a penis on my grave. They're great.
I love it. So. No, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's what I think of that. All right, guys. Respond to that. What do you think? We've got somebody did leave something in there. Rock said, "Sam is looking just bloody dandy today, isn't Sam is looking just bloody dandy today, isn't she? Dave, you still look like and a pat on the back for all penises out there," says Rocksteady. So I still look like 3 dots. I am wearing our gear though.
You are.
I am wearing our shirt.
I love that shirt actually.
Thanks. I do too. I want to make more. Now that here's what I like. I like doing every week this for our posters. How was your day is the same every time. IamDave, SamIAm's there every time, but so far we haven't repeated. I don't think we've repeated any pictures, not for a long time anyway. And that's fun to do.
Yep, so we need to take more together so we can make more posters.
kind of like AC and Worm are doing, with the visual radio, where they're hoping to put those on shirts, and maybe they have already. But I definitely want some of those. But I kind of want one of each of ours, and maybe we actually start selling some merch or something too.
That'd be cool.
All right, guys. Again, if you are just joining in, you can leave us a message in IG. And aside from that, Dave, I'm ready to get our guest up here.
Yeah. If I'm anxious to see who it is.
If you're ready to find out who it is. So I'm hoping that he'll respond to my call. There's a fly flying right here. Anyway.
I see you going.
You see me doing this? Yeah, whatever. Anyway, we do have another message. And I don't know the answer to that. Anyway, let me give you a hint, and let me actually give him a hint, because I'm not even sure. I didn't really ask him. I mean, I kind of mentioned, one day I think we should probably do this, but I didn't really. So if we could get Real Skynny to quit watching our dogs and come upstairs, I got a second mic for him. All right.
Oh.
So
wow.
Let's give him some intro music, maybe, if I can. I might even sing to him. Come on, Skynny. Just a good old boy. Never meaning no harm. Quit watching our dogs in the fucking garage and get your ass up here. Walking upstairs. Watch out for that shelf.
I think they both
I
fell.
installed those motherfuckers all by myself. Skynny is gay, as far as you know. I don't know if he's actually coming up.
Jeez Louise!
Here I am playing a song and singing for him, making up words as I go.
Would you like me to go grab him?
No, not at all. I'll just start the music again until it comes up. I saw him walk somewhere, so hopefully, guys, clap it up if you want to get the Real Skynny up here. And I'll just keep playing his tunes until he shows up and sits his ass down. He's probably finding his phone. I didn't tell him this. I think it might be all right. Let me, hopefully he is bringing his phone with him.
I see the background moving. Is that him?
Where's your phone? Go get your damn phone so I can put you right there. It's right there. Jesus Christ, this guy. I mean, I could sit him right next to me anyway.
Well, folks.
While we're waiting.
This is the shit show of not having a guest. Wait for the two guys that are knuckleheads in my fucking house every fucking day. Get their shit together, because I must be the only one who does.
Tony wanted me to tell the story of Saturday. He mentioned on his show. You had gone out and left the two of us alone. Would you like to share what happened?
That was Sunday. Yeah.
It was Sunday.
And
about the two knuckleheads.
Yeah, about the two damn knuckleheads. No, I'm out putting rhinestones on a dance costume or dance uniform for Pong, and with all the lovely dance moms, and that was fun. Alex actually helped me, and I actually got to go shopping with my lovely daughter. And then I get home, and you see, as I'm going from one mom's house to the other mom's house, so we can kind of divide and conquer these costuming details. I get a call from you. They're like, are you on your way home? I'm like, no, I still got a lot of shit to do. You're like, okay, click. I hear nothing.
Right.
Now, I didn't see anything come up on my phone. Yeah, I didn't see anything come up on my phone or anything that you guys were doing a show. I feel like you may have conveniently forgot to share it to me. So I'm texting you I think you did.
If you listen to the show, you'd know why.
Yeah, I listened to it. However, so I text on my way home. I'm on my way home. Is there anything you need? But like nothing. He says nothing to me. And I walk in and I'm being loud as heck. I didn't realize he was on a show. I'm on the phone with my daughter. Oh Lord in heaven. Hey,
well,
Skynny.
There we go. Hold on.
Hey, right. Did you want to?
There we go. No, we're good. All right.
I can't hear him.
Go.
at any rate,
yep.
Yeah, so I get home and they're on this podcast and they're like, whoops, she's here. And he goes, hey, we're just podcasting without you. I don't know. It was pretty funny.
Actually, that's not at all how it went down. It was more like, holy shit, Sam's here.
Yeah, that's kind of exactly how it went down. They did cut it pretty short after that, so.
Well, we're not stupid.
Yeah, we are.
That is true.
Yeah, we got to
stupid for
that
doing
is
it
also
to begin
true.
with.
Well, here's the deal. And seriously, there's two things that kind of brought that on. Number one, Skynny has been trying to get on as a creator on this app for a long time. He's got some actual really good ideas for shows, and he really should be a creator. He's not the only one. Elvis should also be able to create his own shows. There's a couple more as well. But so we've already been talking about, you know what, the Married Couple Presents, and we're going to bring him on our show, and he'll be part of that, and we can, see what he can do, and maybe Fireside will. That looks good.
Maybe Fireside let you keep your show.
Put it behind your head, Skynny.
Or that.
No, it's a beard.
No, do it more like this.
And then the second reason,
whatever, it's because you were bored.
Goofy cowboy hat. And then the second reason is because I kind of wanted to ambush him because he and I here have some we don't agree on a lot, but we never really fight about it. And so I kind of wanted to ambush him with some. I wanted to do what he does to other people on his what's the name of the one on Hot Seat? Yeah. Where he gets somebody in there, he just asks them a question they don't know is coming, and
number one, the only reason we don't fight about it is I'm not going to try to fight a guy that knows a butterfly.
That part is true. That part is true.
I don't heal up like I used to.
I will do that.
I have to work, so
all right.
I can't be crippled in Maine going into work. What happened to you? I got put in a butterfly. I probably just get fired on the presidents of the matter.
Shit. All right, we do have a couple more messages. Let me, hold on, I got to switch this. And I can't play this in the background anyway, but yeah, hold on. Where is it at? This message is brought to you from the land down under. And it is for Skynny, I believe. So let's see what Rock has to say.
Here we go.
All right, Skinny's about to come to the show. It's about to get real fucking funny now. Jokes galore on you, Skinny son of a bitch.
And another?
Seems like Skinny's so stupid he lost his way from going downstairs back to upstairs. Just Skinny's.
No, I slid and almost killed myself on Grandma. And then the dog had my iPhone. I don't know what the fuck he was trying to do.
That I believe. And who knows what the fuck they're doing down there now?
Of all the dogs, it was Vincent.
Oh, go figure.
Of course
and he
it
looked
was.
at me like, what am I doing? You got an iPhone in your mouth, dude. What's wrong with that picture? But
No, he looked at you like,
come to video.
Yeah, and I want the fucking phone. That's our mini.
Yeah. I'm just glad he didn't swallow the fucking thing.
Oh shit. That would have been bad.
You would have got another one. All right, another one from Rock for Skynny.
Wow, Skynny, look at that hat. Look at that uniform. You look like a real gladiator.
Yeah, well, all of us can't get by with half a haircut, Rock. I guess that's how they do it in Australia. I don't know.
And
is that the kangaroo cut? Is that what they call that? I don't know.
Anyway, here's another one from Rock.
Sorry, all those things are probably a little bit rude of me, Skynny. I apologize, man. By the way, how's your grandmother going?
About the same as AC's, right?
Yeah, well, as far as it goes, Rob, people might think that we don't like each other, and just to let everybody know, I hate that. I do. He's so fucking Australian.
He is pretty Australian.
Gets on my nerves.
He is pretty Australian, but we're not like that.
Go tame a water buffalo, Rock.
All right, and
I love you, Rock.
Here's
Skynny, all jokes aside, that cowboy hat really suits you. What's your pronouns, by the way? Cowbur?
Your turn.
Yeah, well, my pronoun, as far as you're concerned, Rock, is Mr. Asshole. I love you, Ross, you fucking prick.
All right. For anyone else in the audience, you guys can also leave messages making fun of Skinny. I'd be fine with that.
That would probably not be smart.
No, but you can. So
I hope all your Captain Morgan falls out of your bottle.
Oh, that, you know what?
I hope that's what you knock off your cheap ass shelves next time.
Guys,
instead of my grandmother.
Guys, don't buy IamDave. I was just joking. That whole thing was a joke.
No, we're gonna see. We're gonna see if it can hold a bottle of Captain Morgan.
No, we're not gonna do that.
Yeah, we are.
No, we're not.
Bottles we buy are plastic.
I see where you're going with that.
We're good.
All right, guys. Everybody here, thanks for coming in. We've got Rock, we've got May, Tony, and Jill. AC is here in the building still. We've got us. We've got Kristen, and then of course Waitbot. And for anybody else listening anywhere else, you're in the wrong fucking spot. Yeah. Anyway.
Actually, it's funny. My daughter, no. Alex texted me. She's like, "Hey, I tried to download Fireside and it put me on a wait list." I'm like, "Hold on, I can help with that." And then she's like, "Nope, I'm watching it on Safari." She figured it out, but she's watching us now. So she's not.
Oh, she's watching us now.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Good. It kind of is, because here is something.
Good morning.
There's some things that I wrote down that I wanted to talk about, and one of them was your daughter, of how when she used to, and so Alex, I hope you're listening, and we've said her name multiple times on the show, but
please do not,
so,
or don't embarrass her. Now that I say
is that when we met, she used to, I mean, she lives here, but she would always say when she was here, because sometimes she's at her dad, sometimes here, and she'd always tell her mom in the other room, "Mom, no doing it."
Yeah, she goes,
right?
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
I'm like, what's it? She's like, you know what it is.
So I do specifically remember one time, and I bet she can attest to this. There was one time that after she had told you that, I mean, she had said this for months and months and months after we've been dating. Obviously, we do it a lot. Anyway, Alex, if you're still there and you haven't shut it off yet, your mom and I do it a lot. Anyway,
don't worry, Allie. Uncle Skinny has your back. I will not tell anybody about you playing the harmonica with your butt.
Actually, that story has to come out. You already did that.
Yeah, that happened.
Did that.
So,
harmonica.
There was one time that after you had come in, and I knew she had said it again, and I went in to tell her goodnight, and I think I told her something to the effect of when she asked you not to do it, that if I found out that she asked you not to do it, I was going to do it twice.
You did not.
Pretty sure I did.
Alex, text me if that is true, if you remember that.
You keep on.
Oh my God.
You keep on, and you'll be doing it by yourself.
Yeah, I know.
Goodness gracious.
You'll have carpal tunnel by the next show.
All right. So I don't think we finished the story of why we got into, and Tony and Jill left us. They have to go to bed, but why we kind of did that. But one of the show the other day, I'd already mentioned he needs to be on here, but I do want you, Skinny, while you're drinking your Mountain Dew. He really does drink Mountain Dew, by the way. Show him. Yeah, he really does. But tell him what,
nectar of the gods,
for real now, without me messing with you. Tell him what your two shows that you kind of have and that you want to get started, whether it be here or wherever you're going to do it. And talk about the other app that you're on as well.
One where I dance?
No, not that. No. Go on.
No. Basically, the show that I want to push the hardest is probably Into the Real, which the basic ideal of it is you take subjects that are uncomfortable for the average person to sit down and be able to talk about, and you sit down with an open mind. You bring the facts behind these topics and these subjects, and you just discuss them openly, without the fear of being judged or getting cussed out or all the stupid shit that people do now, or attacking somebody politically or whatever. You just sit down and talk about as much of the facts as you can. And like you and I did, we sat down and talked about certain subjects that they weren't your favorite subjects to talk about. But we talked about it. Right. And I drew the passionate side out of you. And you opened up completely about how you felt about this and why you felt this way about it. And I explained what my point was and why I felt the way I did. And at the end of the day, we pretty much arrived at the same place. We just took a different road to get there.
True.
And I think,
after I calmed down.
Well,
yeah.
Well, I mean, but the thing of it is, you have to understand. Today, nobody wants to take the road to get there or understand the road that somebody else is taking to get there. You know? And so we just reject it. You know, well, this sounds like this or this sounds like that. So then we shut ourselves off to it. And that's what causes the real division between people. True. And so, yeah, and you know, you've said this before. An idea is just an idea until somebody spews it forth and it catches on. Then it becomes more than an idea. Then it becomes a cause or it becomes a thing. And it can destroy a lot of shit. Yeah. So, you know, I'd like to take those ideas and put them out there and say, okay, how do you feel about it and why? How do you get to where you're at with it? And we're pretty much, more than likely, in most cases, I think we're going to wind up the same place. That's just the thought behind it. Why not go in depth on these subjects that everybody else is afraid to talk about or can't talk about without judging each other, fighting with each other, whatever, and say, hey, I'm open. Don't try to change my mind. I'm not trying to change yours. Let's just discuss it. Let's understand each other, I guess is what I'm saying.
Sure.
So,
well, I will admit that we have had some pretty deep discussions and some good discussions here, and some of them I'd love to bring here. Not on this show. We're not going to do it. That's not what this show is. But I did want to promote your show. And then some discussions we've had, Skinny, have kind of been, you know. I mean, I can't help it. Sorry.
Why are you playing rock music?
Anyway,
I'm getting started again.
No, I'm not. We do have a couple different messages. Sweetheart, look up another news story while I get the messages. I think we've got some on the screen, too.
We did. Let me see if I can find that.
We've got, while you're looking at that, unless you have them now.
I did just see, and that was the first one that came up, or that I saw, that Brian has joined us. He said, hey, guys, my day was great. I did my first fireside show 2 days ago. So congrats on that. Nice. Good job. That's awesome.
I need to see who sent that.
Brian.
And go ahead. Oh yeah. I think in fact I know I actually saw his first show.
That's awesome.
It was a good first start. It was a good start.
You know
keep
what?
It up.
You know what was neat just then when she was reading that?
Yes. No. What?
She's Italian.
Yeah.
She just sounded Irish. Irish cat.
Yes.
She was going all Sean Connery.
All right, go ahead. And I see another couple. Do you got the other ones, babe?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I have got them. They are under this. It is, yeah, he did. Okay, and Tony and Jill said, all right, it was a great show, bedtime for them. And then Rock asked, by it, do we mean anal? No. So anyway.
Well, maybe, but we're not telling that to my kid. Actually, she's out of the show.
Oh, I could have lived my whole life without this conversation. And all of that's Rock.
No, it was a few of them.
Rock is now living vicariously through you. I hope you know this.
Skinny's screen is frozen, by the way.
Skinny's screen is frozen.
All right, it caught me smiling. That'll work.
That's all right.
I mean, it looks great. I'm just saying.
All right, there it's back.
There we go.
All right, here is May the Poet.
Well, first of all, it's really good to see you, Skinny, on camera.
Well, thank you.
Good luck with whatever you're trying to accomplish today. As far as the hot seat, we don't do hot seats. No, we don't. Even though there's a bunch of people who thought it'd be fun to pick my brain at one point, and the one person that would be able to get you through that whole experience has passed away, unfortunately. His 1-year anniversary is tomorrow. So that might be a little difficult to get her to sit in a hot seat. And depends on what dirt you dig up on her and who you talk to. Shut up. She's perfect to ruin it, too. So good luck with the hot seat situation. And Dave, The last time I had a drink was when you guys were back in May.
Oh.
Please have one for me tonight because I really need a drink after today.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yep. Tequila. No tequila. Relax, okay?
That was May's drink, though.
It was. May, I will not have a tequila, but I will have one for you, and I'm sorry your day. I'm sorry your day was not so great. So hopefully we're helping to make it better. We've got another video or another message also from. I don't have any Vegas music. I should have some. Here's AC.
Hey guys, great show as always. How you doing, Dave? Looking dapper.
Good brother,
in a shirt
thank you.
with yourself on it.
Thank you.
And lovely as always. And Skinny, what's up, man? Dude, you look fucking phenomenal. That's crazy how you took the belt that you usually wear around your waist and you put it on the hat. It looks fucking great, dude.
Yeah, that's just because I can't actually get to a leather shop and get the right one made. That was a cheap ass one. But hey, it works.
Well, and his waist is so skinny, it's the size of his fucking head, too. I mean, I'm just saying.
He's got a big head and a skinny waist, both.
Yeah.
All right, sweetheart.
You're both about to be excommunicated.
Whatever.
Hey, I don't usually come up with that shit.
I know.
Just saying. Give it up for Sam.
Yeah, well, she got that stuff from the alien tape on her fingers, and it's seeped in now. So now she's being more funny, and yet the tape still doesn't fucking work.
No, the tape doesn't work with shit.
No, the tape is meant to be used in space by aliens. It's not meant to work here on Earth. It's not.
Right.
I'm just going to end everything you say.
Zero gravity.
With that.
Right, right, sister. Zero gravity tape is what they all
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's All right, babe. Give us a news story.
We're
getting out of control here. Go on.
Oh, jeez. So there was an execution getting ready to happen in Alabama, and a female reporter went to report on the execution, and the warden told her skirt was too short, and she shouldn't wear open-toed heels. And she's like, I've done this before in a skirt. I mean, I'm sure it wasn't a mini skirt. But they told her it was against dress code for the correctional facility. They would not let her in to report. Instead, she had to put on some some random dude's fucking fishing waders. So her legs were covered and her skirt wasn't too short. And then they told her her high heels were open toe and she could not wear them in there. Just to report a fucking execution, for Pete's sakes. Not just an execution, but I'm just saying, why does it fucking matter what you're wearing anyway? So then she had to put on her tennis shoes. She ended up doing her reporting duties fine. But no one had ever told her she's done this. She's worn pretty much the same attire. It's very professional, whatever it may be. Nobody had ever said this to her before. But then they said, "Oh, there's a new warden in town," and they've never, But none of the media has ever been told that they should. They had a dress code. So now listen to the dress code here. What it says is they're singling out, or what the article says, they're singling out female reporters for arbitrary clothing inspection. So here's what it said after the incident. They sent the dress code, and the dress code is mainly directed at women, and it states all dresses, skirts, and pants shall extend below the knee. Parentheses, females only. Slits must be knee length or lower. Females only. As for shoes, the only reference is made, it prohibits slippers, shower shoes, and beach shoes. Now, this is very, I mean, as a woman, I think it's bullshit, but, and that, they're continuing to do this, but, they say that this was always, they had never put this out to the media. This was always in effect, because they have the new warden, that's why they're trying to enforce it so much now. But seriously, waders and tennis shoes, whatever, is fine, but that's fucking going too far, I think.
I agree with you for a change. I think it's.
What?
Yeah.
Hold on.
I think it's absolute bullshit because we all know that skirts should never be longer than the bottom of the cheek.
Oh, Jesus.
Sorry, I was late on that one.
It's very, look, thing is, if they want to bitch about a dress code, there's a lot of other clothes that I've seen in the bar scene as of late that they could pick on besides that. And
right?
It shouldn't be. And why are they outlawing this for women? I mean, come on, man.
Here's my thought. And this is the most political I'll be, and I don't think it's political. I think that men can't stop looking, so they're going to make you put something else on, even if it is appropriate. So because they have their own issue, she was made and was forced. And that's the truth. Because they had their own issue, she was forced to put on fucking waiters of somebody she didn't fucking know. And It's bullshit. So that is my 2 cents. I didn't
that's
think
just like
I would be here right now.
Because they got tattoos, you know? Well, you got what? You got a sleeve on one arm, or at least a half a sleeve, right? And there's certain restaurants, like franchise chains, that you are not allowed to serve in, or weren't. It may have been changed now, but you weren't allowed to serve in because you have ink. That's I mean, I'm sorry when it gets to the point if it's going to offend somebody for me to have tattoos while they're eating. You know, this same thing in my opinion. Same damn thing.
Kind of goes back to what we did when she was away. It kind of goes back to but it really does. Is what was acceptable 10 years ago, 5 years ago. It used to be that with where I have my daily employment, obviously not this, but where I work, that you couldn't have any tattoos showing. And now they've really relaxed all that. I mean, as far as piercings and all that stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's a good thing because it's the norm now, and it wasn't maybe 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I
remember
become more of an act of desperation.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Chief.
When I worked at the shoe store before I worked at where I work now, I couldn't dye my hair any unnatural color. And one time I did it pretty bright red, but technically is red a color. So one of my managers was like, I don't think you can have that hair color. And the GM was like, it doesn't matter, whatever. But, that's even that sort of thing. And when I moved to the job I'm at, I asked one of the HR people, hey, can I put purple in my hair? And they were like, yeah, we don't care. You know what I mean? And I was like, oh, well, that's kind of cool. But even then, there were people with sleeves that would wear long, tattoo sleeves that would wear long sleeves to cover them up. And now it's not most people, but a lot of people have them, and it's not a big deal.
Well, here's the thing. Like the bar we were at after the show.
When I did the butterfly?
No, not that one.
No, after the show.
No.
After the show one where you guys were punking me.
And I'm not going to say anything bad, but the one where I don't think you would have ever wanted to do a butterfly on anybody in that place.
No,
Yeah.
Anyway,
that could have been an act of dating. But anyway.
Anyway, go on.
Am I wrong?
Just move along. That's not this show.
I guarantee
we'll save that for Sunday.
Guarantee you there was no hair code or dress code to work in that place. I will say
that. Not at all.
And I love that, though. I mean, express yourself, whatever.
Yeah.
And honestly, let's be real. This reporter probably was not being inappropriate. She was probably wearing a skirt that was just above her knee, and whatever else, and her shoes. I mean, that's kind of what a dress skirt is. I don't think she was wearing, her, ass was hanging out of it. She should not have been made to do that. So.
Although I will say this, if everybody looked like Hillary Clinton, then no, we probably would stop looking. So.
You're welcome. But I'm surprised she's the only one. I mean, I'm surprised that there weren't more.
I think there was.
Or anything.
Hold on. There might have been, but I didn't read the whole thing. I mean, I read the whole thing. I just didn't say it all of it. But I think there was another one that was made to change clothes or stopped. But yeah.
Well, isn't
I don't know.
Kind of
it's
an irony? Isn't it kind of an irony in a time and age where they're telling us, okay, we want you to have the freedom to be yourself and express yourself, and then turn around and just take it away?
Let's be real. It was Alabama.
Yeah. Hey,
And that's all I have to say about that.
No, that's fine. I don't know if I'm reading the messages. Rocksteady left us a few messages.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay, you saw them.
Yeah.
I saw
everybody.
One.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to invite everybody in the audience here on Fireside to go read those
I
messages.
didn't see the second one.
There is, although I love that. No, I don't know if I do.
I don't even got to read them to know.
Yes.
You know, it's so cool to have a fan.
It is. I'll read the last one. It says, Dave doesn't just have his brown wings. He's a seasoned gladiator, like Skinny's hat. I will read that part. And while Miss Piggy joins us in the other room, as my wife looks like she's taking a break, I will play. Here is May.
I don't think she was so much.
Hey, Sam, my friend, some people just don't know fashion, okay? And when you go into a prison, you could be taking matters into your own hands, of course, on the dress code. But if you're doing a report and you're only going to be there, 20 minutes, less than that, before the guy goes up and smokes anyway, so that was awful to say, drops dead, unless I'm waiting to say, passes away. There we go, got the right words. Passes away, then who cares? But that's ridiculous.
He's dead now.
You got good legs, show him. What the hell? I mean, come on, give the woman a break. She's doing her job. Sheesh. Just, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't want to get it. I don't want to catch that bug. Just the way you want to. Do the story and then get out of the Dodge. That's the best way to go with it.
Get out of the Dodge.
Betty, I could not agree with you more.
That was wonderful.
That was wonderful. So many. Oh my God.
If you got great legs, you should show them. I agree 100%. Welcome back, babe. I know you heard all of that.
I did. It was wonderful.
We've got it looks like Zanzia joined us. Here is a message from Zanzia.
Don't worry, I know that dress code's going to be violated. After all, some guy is going to wear an outfit that's revealing and legally get away with it because he's a guy. Of course, they'll be offended regardless of whatever. But hey, what the heck? Just a sweet transvestor.
Well, we know what Zanzi's doing this weekend.
Right. Here he is again.
How are you guys doing? How was my day? It was long, hot, and busy. Plus extra special work detail from the second job. So some stuff came up, had to do extra work. But I hope everyone's doing real kick-ass. And Skinny, just remember, you're awesome too, man. And just remember, don't let Dave push you around, man. I mean, after all, you're awesome. Just like everybody else, man. Kick ass and a high five.
And one more. 100%. Welcome back.
Hey, did Sam come back? I'm not sure what happened to her, question mark.
Yes, she is back.
Yep, I'm here.
And before we finish that off, here's Rocksteady.
Geez, Nancy, your day sounded full on, long, hot, and busy. Sounds like you're a gladiator.
Right.
You know what?
Zanzia?
I thought that too.
Gladiator.
From the Shotgun Candy Show.
Shotgun Candy?
You gotta watch. You gotta watch your Shotgun Candy Show.
Well, good one. I'm just saying.
They just
that was very informative.
And you can now watch it, and there's rain coming down.
You can now watch it.
Yeah, well, you could watch it like this.
No, the way you did this, babe.
Whatever. You can. I guess you can watch us too.
Did that, Rock. He just did you a service there. He not only did he announce and plug the hell out of your show.
Oh, we do.
But he also did it, Broadway style.
No, that's not what I meant.
Yeah.
But I did.
I was thinking back to the gladiator talk and all the digs.
I know.
And, you know.
Yeah.
Right. Yes.
The way you did that, it just looked like they were coming back at you.
So right there. It was. All right. I do want to ask a question. I want to pose this question to the audience as well. And you guys, and you don't know this is what I'm asked. Somebody should go downstairs and watch our dogs. I can hear them barking. No, you can stay here. You're fine. They can't eat too much. It's fine. Anyway, here's my question. We're almost out of TV shows. So I want to know what shows you guys are watching. We just finished up Game of Thrones. We've got the new Game of Thrones coming up. House of the Dragon. That one's coming up. Better Call Saul, we're ending. We've only got one more episode of that.
We've got it. Soon we have the new Lord of the Rings one too.
Lord of the Rings comes out.
Yeah.
But are there any shows you guys are watching that you just love? The Murders in the Building. Now,
only Murders in the Building. This one's my favorite.
That one, if you guys haven't seen that, what's channel is that? It's on.
It's Hulu.
Paramount, Amazon. Is it Hulu?
It's Hulu.
Never mind. There's way too many. There's way too many.
I don't think this includes porn.
No.
No.
Actual shows.
Family. Well,
yeah.
Family
it doesn't matter. But on Only Murders in the Building, it's a show about they have murders in the building and they do a podcast about it.
And they're really
what I'm
funny.
happy about. It is really funny. It's Steve Martin and it's Martin Short, and then the girl. Who's the girl?
Selena Gomez.
And no, it's a really funny show. Remind me never to. I feel like I do this sometimes because throughout the week I'm thinking about this show, and then the pre-show also. Throughout the week I'm thinking about that, but never have I gone. Oh, Mom, how was your day? Here's what we're gonna do. I don't record into my phone like Martin Short's character does. That drives me nuts.
I know.
I should start doing that just in the store when I come up with an idea. I should just say the idea into my phone. Oh, this would be great for a podcast.
No, I think part of it is he actually is recording what he wants to put on, or
I know
the parts of the podcast. We don't pre-record our podcasts. We just do them live, and you get what you get. And if we drop an F-bomb,
the whole message, it didn't fucking send. I hate when fucking Instagram does that.
That's true. But you know what I mean.
Right. Yeah.
You don't record and you're like, oh, and how was your day? Blah, blah, blah. Babe, I'm going to ask you this. You don't ever do that. No.
And I'll just have the cardboard cutout of me sitting right here, and we'll just.
It's kind of funny. I've got you here, I've got Skinny there, and then cardboard cutout of you peeking over Skinny's head.
All right. And here I am pointing at it. It's right over your shoulder.
It's a total 3 men and a baby moment.
Oh, Jesus. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
It is. All right. Yeah. What do we want to do now? We might have a message. We do. We've got Zanzia one more time.
Yes, indeed. A gladiator show with all the dicks. And the best part of it is they're not politicians. Hey-oh.
Hey-oh.
I about spit my drink. Zanzia saying and all the dicks. Made me about spit my fucking drink.
Politicians are all grown in test tubes and they're not anatomically correct.
Now? I was waiting for more. There's not.
I'm just saying, they're grown in test tubes.
Yeah.
Okay, I was waiting for more. Kind of.
All right.
All right, here is Andy.
Speaking of cardboard cutouts and Steve Martin, you guys get bored, watch The Lonely Guy. It's a movie from the early 80s. I think you guys would really, really like it. Pretty good, I got to admit. So that's a movie suggestion I can give you.
All right.
If he says it's good, I will absolutely not watch it.
All right. All right, guys. SamIAm, this is your show, so I'm gonna have Kermit out here, but yeah, go ahead. Just run. Actually, I don't need to go anywhere.
Okay.
I do.
Well, I had looked up weird facts that you wished weren't really true, and a couple of them made me. And I don't know if I can get the sound on one of them, but did you know that Thomas Edison created seriously creepy baby dolls that actually had little girls singing Hickory Dickory Dock and Now I Lay Me Down to Sleep, and they are the things that nightmares are made of. They are seriously, I don't know if I can get I don't know where the camera is. See how fucking gross that is?
Yeah.
That's creepy. But you know what's more creepy? The actual sound of them. Here's why. Because when he invented them, whatever he used to put the sound in the doll, because it was like, early tech on this, right? They broke in when they were being transported. There we go. And so they even sounded creepier when the dolls actually got in the kids' hands, and they were like, "This is scary." I don't know if I can get this to play loud enough.
I'll try it. Oh yeah.
imagine your doll?
That sounds like
Hold on.
Why?
Right? Crazy shit there. That
first one, I'm like, why the hell's that thing yelling? The second one actually sounded like Rocksteady's kids when he's trying to leave us a message. In the background. That's what the second one.
Obviously, the first one was Rock when he gets drunk.
If you encountered that ever, I mean, if that's ever in a building that I'm in, I'm fucking running the other way. I mean,
hell yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. One of the other ones is they actually used to use dead people's teeth to make dentures, which, I mean, I knew that. And it's just kind of crazy.
Well, they
I don't know. There was
dolls at one time. Children's
right. I didn't read actually all of this. Oh, I apologize. In New England, though, not only did they have the witch trials, they also, when people would die of consumption, they thought it was vampires because of the way it made them sallow and, really pale, and they really were sensitive to light and things. So at one point in 19th century, New Englanders dug up a woman's body because they did think she was a vampire. So the whole family caught consumption. And one of the teenage girls, a 19-year-old girl, passed away, but she was the most recent. And they blamed her for killing the rest of her family, being a vampire. And when they dug her up, because there was blood still in her lungs or heart, because it just is the way your body decomposes. They thought she was a fucking vampire, and they staked her. But I just thought it was no, actually they didn't. They burned her and mixed her ashes with water because of I guess that, and they gave it to other people with consumption because they thought that was the cure, and that didn't work either. But I just thought those were kind of interesting facts. I don't know.
That's
maybe
an early form of Ovaltine.
It is, but so they mixed it up. They took part of the actual and mixed it. It sounds like the vaccine, doesn't it, Skinny?
Yeah.
We don't talk about that.
Oh,
we don't talk about that on this
We
show.
are not drinking grandma.
We don't. We are not. AC, I'm going to need somebody to send me a candle so I can give it to Skinny.
I'm sure she would be bold and rich, but we're not doing it.
All right. Guys, I do want to thank everybody who is in our live audience. It's still Kristen. Mauricio, thank you for being here. AC, Zanzi, Rocksteady, Real Skynny. Obviously, our guest, Kale. And May the Poet, of course, Betty as well. And we've got one more message here from Zanzi.
I'll be darned, man. That doll sounds like someone punched Rocksteady in the groin and he was imitating a girl. I'm just saying.
I got it. Zanzi, you're going to make me wear this button out. Anyway. All right. Sweetheart, I know you always have a question for our guest. So if you've got any questions for the Real Skynny while we're here. What?
I don't know. This is tough because he lives in our house.
That's a good one, Skynny. When are you getting your own place? The world wants to know.
Oh, Jesus.
I'll have to
see what I did?
Magic 8 Ball later.
Oh, wait, hold on. Hold, please.
What?
Hold, please.
Oh, shit. What's she doing now?
Here we go.
Coming out here to smack us? Oh, there's an 8 ball. I knew we had that here for some reason.
It says, my reply is no. I don't know if you can see it. Probably not.
Wait, no,
that's what it said.
I believe it.
You know what, Skynny? I saw you. I do have a real question. Okay. I saw you on the stage this past weekend, and you looked so comfortable and in your element. I know that you are in talks with Full Circle, and honestly, you can do whatever you want. Or what I mean is you could actually go far. What plans do you have coming up with performing and all of that?
I really don't know at this point. I mean, it's something that I want to do, obviously, and I enjoy doing it. it really just depends on what falls into my lap. As far as like if I do any music, I know they're talking about putting a few songs in just specifically for me. And I'll be kind of working the show between the sets and opening the show and so on, and be doing a little bit of stand up. And I'm not like when it comes to comedy with me, I'm not like your typical stand up person. What I do is I play off of the crowd or the people around me or whatever, kind of like props, you know. And I think it gets the crowd more involved and it gets them more loosened up. And when the band takes the stage, it's a whole lot more fun. And as you all know, you were there for the show, and they were struggling with their sound setup. They didn't have the regular sound guy. It was hot, and the people were so far back from them, it was hard to get the read on the crowd up there. So sometimes you need somebody to come up, throw some comedy out there and mix it up. So I mean, as long as they'll use me, I'm going to keep doing that. But I'm hoping that it develops into something where I can get back to doing some of my music. That'd be great. That way I can get my sister and my brother on the stage with me finally.
Oh, shit.
I don't know if I can, but I will.
I mean, you don't know.
As long as we sing Bed of Roses. No, honestly, Skinny, you were.
Couple bottles of wine and you'll be good.
Nah, no wine. We'll just do rum. No, honestly, Skinny, it was really nice. You were so funny. You really did work the crowd well. I mean, I was okay. This is dumb. I am younger than you and I'm your, whatever, but I was like a proud mama up there. Like, oh my God, this is so amazing. He's so good. I videoed you like you were my child. I have video and pictures and whatever of you on my phone. I was so stinking proud of you. If you were nervous, you didn't show it, and you did so well. This is the first time we've talked about it since that night, but I think I was really blown away with how you just went up there and just did your shit, and it was great. I'm proud of you.
Well, in all honesty, I mean, of course, I've done shows all my life pretty much, at least since I was 11-year-old, but the honest truth about it is that was nerves. I got this. I developed this thing, I think, when I was in school. I wasn't overly athletic. I didn't fit in with the popular kids and so on and so forth and all that. So I developed a way to blend in, or a way to try to make people like me. And when I would get nervous, and I would start cracking jokes either about myself or something else around me to get their attention, kind of off of me, but on the fact that I could be funny or whatever. If that makes any sense. So when I speak in front of an audience like that, I'm still just as nervous sometimes. But now I know how to channel that and turn it into comedy or whatever. If that makes any sense. Because it's just like with singing. What you saw that particular night is different than what you would see when I'm on stage doing an actual show of my own. I'm so into the music, it's just like I'm in a whole other world. I step on that stage. So, and both of those things come from being nervous. It's weird, but
no, I get it.
It's true.
I think I do.
It's all nerves. Looks like Rocksteady, it was probably worse.
No, I get it. I understand the nerves, but no, it was really good. I was very proud of you. Again, I felt like that proud mom or whatever it may be, proud sister or whatever. I was. No, I was.
Dave, why are you never
amazing.
this nice? You're never this nice to me, Dave.
Whatever.
I'm the nice one.
You still put grandma and made a show about it.
I didn't. First off, you spelled grandma wrong on the cup. It's not GRAMMA.
It is where I'm from.
Yeah, I know.
You have two M's or two cousins. It doesn't matter.
Man. From the audience, Chris Rossetti asks, since you've got a house guest already, are you accepting new applications? No.
No.
That is the only way I know how to say it. We are not. Rocksteady says Dave isn't that nice to you, Skinny, because you're the bottom.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I love you too, Rock.
So anyway, all right. As we get going, I don't know what do we got coming up. What do we have planned? Skinny, what do you have planned coming up? As we start to wrap up the show here.
I'm going to start doing Into the Real.
Okay.
On the Spreaker Radio platform every Sunday.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to do the hot seat. Probably start out doing it like just a couple of times a month. Probably on a weekday or something.
Nice.
All depends on who the guest is and what goes on with it.
Nice. All right. Well, guys, clap it up for Skinny and starting that. And once he gets that started, you know that we're going to support you like we do everybody. And anything that we can do to help make that happen. And obviously, everybody here, thank you very much for being here. And you know that we're going to support you. Thank you for coming to support us. Sweetheart, what's next for us? Anything exciting? I mean, we put up a couple things of what's kind of going to happen. We mentioned it last week a little, but
right, yeah. And hopefully, at some point, we'll start doing a live, with a live studio audience.
Yep,
we're going to work on that.
Got that in the works.
That's in the works.
We still got the live cast in the works.
Who do we have on the docket next week for?
Oh, I don't know. Do we need somebody?
I mean, we don't have to. We're pretty good at this.
I've got a couple people that I'm reaching out to. There's a lot of people. There's 3 or 4 that I really want on the show. But nobody definitely locked in. We'll do that this weekend. I've got a couple really exciting ones.
If not, you get a whole nother week of Sam and Dave, married couple, shooting the shit.
That's
maybe we bring on my kid. I don't know.
How to make a show next week? I don't know. We're going to do another one. I try and get noticed any way I can, and I think, all right, they're not going to notice me this way. They're not going to notice us by making actual good content. So let me just try and F with them and see if that works, and still nothing. So,
whatever.
I don't know.
It's fine.
Whatever.
Hey.
You've had me on your show twice in a row now. Get ready.
Yeah, you think that'll do
it?
Yeah.
I gotta say, boys,
yes.
First time we had the Real Skynny on our show back in the stereo days.
The old days, yeah.
Yeah, you and Skinny and I'm pretty sure Vader kind of fucking ran that show. It was a crazy fucking show, and I was like, I'm just gonna sit back here in the corner. Now, you two, I tell you motherfuckers what to do.
Yes.
Well,
yes, you do.
You may get ready because you've had me on here twice, and I'll give you kind of a preview of what's fixing to happen to both of y'all on Fireside. You're about to have the Skynny collusion investigation for the next 2 years.
No,
you're probably right. No,
yeah.
you are probably
the
definitely
Skynny
right.
collusion. That's what it is. Yeah.
It's gonna happen anyway, guys.
I just want to go on record as saying there's no there.
Right. You kill me, dude. You kill me, guys. Thank you so much for joining us on How Was Your Day this week. Everything.
Words are hard.
Rocksteady says, "Oh, good Lord, Skinny, that was so gay." We try not to do that here, but apparently we do. But anyway, yes.
That was very offensive, Brock.
Hilarious. Anyway, we're going to get out of here. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. I love the fact that I now have the music on a button. I can just hit it. It can be our opening and closing music.
It can.
Can't stay here, but Chris Rossetti, I'm staying here.
Funny. All right, guys. Thank you for coming out. We will see you next time.
Yes.
On How Was Your Day?